free. I discovered the obvious recently. Nothing comes without sacrifice. It's a simple concept to grasp, but something so easily forgotten when it comes to action and living in our daily lives. I always speak to myself, out loud and in my head, always tell myself of the things I want to do, of the stories I want to one day tell to the people I hope to one day meet. I want to be free. Not feeling like I can't be, like I can't strive or I can't fly. It isn't something that comes without a cost. I'm a people pleaser. A trampoline that allows people to touch the sky while I stretch and spread everything I can to get them there. I get closer to the ground while they're having conversations with birds. Maybe it's time to please less people. Maybe then I'll be free. I always thought of myself as a thoughtful person, someone who will always be there for others, no matter what. But all this time and energy and effort I've been building to finally achieve the things I want to achieve, I give it to the next person who asks nicely. Fine. Being nice isn't a bad thing. I've personally learned to wear it with a badge of honor. But I want to be free. And my ticket to freedom requires sacrifice. Saying no. The worst task to give someone who only wants to make people happy. But not everyone can be happy. Or wants to be, rather. Sorry if that's too blunt. It was a bit sharp for my ears hearing it too. But it's the truth. At the end of the day, I can't be in charge of everyone's happiness. And sometimes I really gotta check myself. No one is really asking me to. I mean, yes, they may hint it or say something under their breath or just act in a way that just screams, lend me a hand, but at what cost? To the extent of me falling right over and hitting my head in the process, the weight of their own lives becoming too much for me to carry, shuffle theirs and balance mine. To just come to the realization that, am I just making it easier for them and harder for myself? Is that what love is truly about? Connection, friendship, unity? Does the greater good, peace and prosperity only come at the expense of my own? It can't be. Because how's that fair? For them and for me. If I keep piggybacking them, watching over their every move and sticking my hand out so they don't step in every puddle, how will they learn? Now I sound like I'm on my high horse, which is actually fair to say. I count myself lucky and blessed to be able to see more than just the surface level. It's how my brain works and my body receives information. The small things. The clue beneath the clue, the cry hidden in the laugh, the sparkle that once shone so bright, slowly dimming away. I mean, I guess we all go through it, and that's the point. Not that we must feel sad on our own and be stuck in a place of confusion and difficulty the whole time. No one actually wants that. But no one can take them out of that space. That's all on us. All on you. With my bag already full and this mountain so fucking high, you can't expect me to come back down each time and show you the way. Selfishly, I don't have the time for it anymore. I think awareness is a superpower. Once we gain the ability to see, we are unable to unsee it. We now just get to the point where we choose to ignore it, or choose not to, hopefully. But we have to choose. We have to be open to the lessons that get played out in front of our eyes, because the more lessons we miss, the harder the test of life will be. But that's just how it works. At least that's how I think of it at this point. Because asking for challenges to not cross your path, to not prick you and poke you, put you in the corner, forcing you to block and duck its punches. That's the game. We can't have the good without the bad, black without the white. So we have to scan the whole chessboard, not only moving our queen across the board, targeting their knight, but also thinking about how the other player's bishop can line your king up in the next move. What you thought was the best play left you open to be hurt even more. Check, mates. We can't allow the difficulty of life and the uncertainty of time to stop us from building connections, feelings, and the ability to see each other for the humans we are and the crowns we possess. We each carry our own bag up the mountain. You're not special because yours feels heavy now. Allow room to be vulnerable enough to ask for help, but let's not harden our pride to the point where we feel as though everyone's effort to help us move forward, results in a feeling of emptiness and a lack of gratitude. Ask for a hand if you're willing to take the next step. If not, don't be surprised when those around you find their feet.